wow, it's already a 0. I'm bad at keeping track of time. It's okay. The game is still launching, technically. It took slightly longer than expected. Yeah, we're gonna start a new file. That first one was not good. We got a little wrecked by everything. And this game has music, so we can. It launched relatively fast. It just had to like launch Steam first, and Steam doesn't launch by default on my computer, so it took like 2 minutes to launch Steam, and the game is up in like 30 seconds. You know what? This one looks cool. He starts with a little square. So kind. Here's the map. We will continue tutorials, I guess. Because we're at the point where tutorials are going to be new things, and I should pay attention to those. Have I been paying attention to those? No. I've been totally ignoring tutorials. Because it's been like, here's how you place a road. Click once. Click twice. Wow, road. Because we already have stuff, I can literally just go like this and say go. Okay, we gotta set up coal power. We're gonna look at the way the wind's going. What is this? What is this? Is this water? It's water. Okay, so we don't want to pollute the groundwater. That's the point there. If I end up building stuff, I kind of want to squeeze it like this corner. We apologize for there not being any electricity. We haven't made any yet. Let me actually do a 2-lane road. 4-lane, yeah, big 4-lane road going this way. We can do stuff with. And off that coming this way is where we're gonna put power. I did put the roadside correct. That's good. It's nice that you can place buildings without having a road there yet. Something like that. Heck. It's too close to the edge. I can't put it around. That's fine. We're not going to buy power right now anyway. We need water. Put it right next to our water source. It's great. We're gonna dump our poop down there. So I'll get to there. We dump our sewage way over here. Oh, there's underground mode. Like, last time I was trying to figure out how the heck you're supposed to be able to delete underground stuff like sewers. I could not figure it out. I think I've since figured it out. Let's get some of this here and here. For industrial, we don't get access to that yet because we don't have enough people. Let's put some generic industry down here to get something going. In the meantime, take this 4-lane road. I'd like to actually like do some cool stuff and not just like grid everything. There's a road over there. What the heck? It's just a little guy. He's not expecting a road over there. And a 90-degree turn. I'm doing 144, 144. Like a little right turn there. And have this road come in like that. I can do the grid tool. Say I want to. I guess I'd do it like heck. I gotta figure out how to do the grid tool better, because when you have two angles like this, it's kind of tricky. It just doesn't work that well. This is one lane loads. Yeah, this is one lanes. Okay, I thought we were still on 2 lanes for some reason. Just gonna build some roads, a few little blocks. We'll connect it up to there shortly. But for now, a little commercial in here, more residential. Commercial on this main road here. You get the little roundabout, the center. I didn't know what it was trying to do. I just didn't use it. It's fine. Industry is already begging for more space. Cool. We got our first progress, which is a ton of unlocks, actually. It only took a really long time. Do we get fancy industry? No. No specialized industry yet, but we do get healthcare. Let's see if we see anything helpful about this. So you see, it's all red right now. So we do still have this. I didn't even look at this last time. It's all red, and when we put this, it turns green. So we do want to put it somewhere accessible. Yeah, it's accessible to everything. And trash. The groundwater was here. Groundwater's 20k a month. Yeah, it still doesn't beat, like, surface water. It's just better. This is more effective, and it's just better. Alright, we did that. Death care. We do need death care. You can do that early. So I can expect it to be going this way. I see. This is where we can try the grid tool. Here we go. Grid tool here. Just click at this intersection, over to this intersection, and then go out. It's making these really funky grids. Can I get 2? It makes really weird grids. Can you make bigger grids? Okay, it likes to go that way. So if I go this way first, let me see. I gotta figure out what this first click means. So we go here. If we go to like 90 degrees on that, with that space, okay, that looks better. That was much better. Okay. We also have row housing. Yay. I guess we'll put row housing back here where it's kind of like different lengths. Do I get barriers? That's something I'd like. 5-lane one-way road. We do have access to small roundabouts. I'd like someone to live like a hashtag building. It's overrated. Yeah, we understand road lane direction. Take this, let's go around it. Oops, that's still... Look at that. If I look at this, we need medium density residential. Okay. Let's put up some medium density there. So what drives each? Like, why do we need medium over low? Different types of zones of demand as people move. They need new zoning. Below the bar, yeah. Plus sign indicate an abundance of the described resource or labor force type, which increases demand. There's a lot of jobs. People are happy, so they want this. Minus signs indicate a lack of resource. There's a lack of unoccupied buildings. Okay. The city policy is also there. We don't have city policies yet. Now we have low. So there's not usually heavy demand for high density. And it's usually a pretty low demand thing, it looks like. All right. Haven't made a landfill yet. Oh, I gotta actually do the zoning of the landfill. Here's your space to fill. It's probably fine. Can expand it as necessary. Did that. Did that. Yeah. It said continue, but I've already done these. So I'm gonna squeeze as much industrial back here as I can. Traffic's still fine. People are moving. What I should do. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Boom, roundabout. Look at that. And it automatically... Oh, that's... The roads are so much better in this. Just click a little button, you get a roundabout. It's great.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Incorrect.
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
I disagree with your statement.
A local public service announcement.
Also, we didn't take any loans last time.
Spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand.
Again, I disagree.
A local public service announcement.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counter.
Edumacation.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that dial.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
Oh, okay. So there are actually two levels here. Low and medium densities there.
Expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
psyche. It is a question of priorities.
Are we making a profit yet? Nah. I can't see what our service upkeeps are because we're not at that level. We do have 3 development points. Colleague. Yeah, no public transit. I'm going to save those. That's true. There is no office demand right now. I'm building a grid. It's fine. I don't think people will be able to build there. So we do have some more medium density. I'm going to keep building rows over here. Even though I stopped pretty quickly. Look at these little row houses. So cute. So these are full length. There's 6. This is 36. And it's 4. Okay, so like 6, 6, 6, 6. So this is denser. This is 36, whereas the same space using these would only be 24 households. Good to know. Row style housings are good for this situation. Where you get 1 household per tile, but you can actually build on every single tile because it'll get squished up against whatever's behind it. So that's where you put the row housing. They all have little addresses. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the little addresses. There's definitely a lot more going on in this game, which is really neat. Can now connect the power. There's another road over here. That's a train. Janet Ramsey lives at 299 Laurel Street. Is currently asleep. Is an employee at Doppelbach, which is where? Over here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people commuting down this road. So you should probably up this road to be bigger. Actually, I guess like this is where the traffic's going to be. And some medium density. What is this? What is the red here? Resident suitability. So no one wants to live over here. I could tell you that. I could have told you that a while ago. No one should live over there. I recommend against it. Do we have specializations? No. It's another milestone. There you go. Let's go road grid. Boom. What are you complaining about? Weird, but okay. Got it to work. More dirty industry. This little town. Cemetery is so freaking huge. No demand. It's great. I guess a little bit of demand is probably a good thing. But I think we are going to be on a much better rate right now of stuff. 500 XP for that. How close are we to level? Less than 500. Build a high school and be done with it. Yeah, there's not an issue there. Ah, signature buildings, of course. 250 XP. Many signature buildings have a positive effect. Organized by the zones they're related to. Okay. Pop Musician Mansion. +2 well-being within 500 meters, and you get some XP for it. Education. Well-being. It is literally free experience. Wonderful. Alright, we unlocked specialized industry. What do we want to specialize in? Stone? We got some stone over there. And one there. Oh, all you can do is chickens and stone. Get rid of these. Should need to de-zone that, I think. Should have just done that. We're gonna make a chicken industry here. We put a little building in there. They can be placed in natural resources to benefit from them. Choose the type of industry according to the resource available. Having specialized industries using resources also feeds to your city, having more industrial manufacturing. Okay, public transit. Can I get some trains yet? No. I can get fire and police, though. Oh, it has little green dots next to new stuff. Oh, that's wonderful. The fire station down here so they can get to there faster if needed. And police. Crime was a concern last time that I did not manage properly. Looks like everything reacts to crime levels. So yeah, we'll put it kind of close to all the things that need it. New buildings. Asymmetrical. Oh, so that's that. I want a 3-lane symmetrical road. Where's my suicide lane? I kind of want to see the accident. Way over here. That's not the accident. Where's the accident? Where's the crash? I want to see it. Dang it. We're gonna start taking over these islands at some point. This is gonna be prime land over here. It's gonna be touristy space. This and this. No car access, what? The road does not reach the vehicle entry exit point. What? Huh? Yes, it does. Okay. It's crazy how reactive demand is. Little tiny differences will skew demand a ton, and you build something, demand immediately changes. Like commercial demand is steadily increasing. Put some buildings down, boom, drains. Right on the water, it's fine. Define the active area specific industry. Define the area starting from one edge to the build. If you want. I did that. We're still in the red. Healthcare is our biggest spender right now. Like we're pretty set for electricity. We're 70k to upkeep it, and we're getting like almost 50k back from it. Speedrunning's good. Retro man, it's going all right. Currently trying to figure out the game, because as you can see, I am in the red. My budget is negative. It's definitely a harder game due to the complexity. You can't just plop things down and make it work. Like there's a separate demand for low and medium density, so it's not an immediate switch to higher density.
As the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening.
And demand reacts so quickly. Like now, demand's gone. 3 houses were built, demand's gone.
Housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently, that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutt.
And it's all based on experience, which is down here.
Housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire.
Yep, still going. Twitch just recently allowed streaming to multiple sites at once, so I can do both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor.
I can turn these off, by the way.
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is
Oh yeah, we got another one of these. Let's put this in. This is a residential, plus for well-being within a mile. Heck
Thank you,
yeah.
Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Go. Free experience. What kind of road is this? This must be a highway or something. A 2-lane highway. Life's weird. Life's always weird. That's just life. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be dumb. You kind of just have to deal with it. Yes. I am reading 2 chats at once. I have I was gonna say I have residential demand, but I also have those already there. So some of the, like, I'm starting to understand how demand and things going works. Your demand just slowly trickles up. Like, it's just slowly going up over time. If there's places to build and the demand is there, it's just gonna build. Built, done. Move on. So as long as there are spaces to build, it will build. Oh, we have so many development points. But we have public transit now. Heck yeah. Also, do we get... what I really liked last time that was cheap and seemed to be really helpful is mail service. Where is that? Ah, it's communications. We're not there yet. Darn. We do have transit, though. We have buses. And last time I put down buses, they sucked. So... we gotta figure out exactly what we want here. And actually have to plan how the city's gonna be built. It's nighttime. Oh, there's so much medium density demand right now. Let's try to satisfy that a little bit. Place? Oh, is this, what is this? That's the firehouse. Well, why are you... Why did I put you on the intersection? Be slightly off the intersection. Classic mistake. It's very easy to offset these a little bit. What is that? That's another thing on the... That's... Just gonna slide you down a little bit. We have office demand. There it is. Back here, we're just gonna cram some medium density housing and be done with it. So I can kind of... So what's cool about this, what I really should be doing, and the way you should probably play this game, which I don't, is plan first. And then once planned, zone. Zone the area according to your plan. And just leave it. And stuff will slowly fill in as required. I never built a high school, by the way. I should probably do that. High schools are also massive. Oh no, we have 5 bars now. Oh, we have that's high density demand. That was high density demand. The only high density we have is low rent housing, which, yeah, go for it. Little office section. So you would say this is where the offices are going to go, build a bunch of office stuff. This residential is going to... You build all that out first instead of like slowly expanding. And then the demand will just be satisfied as it comes up. What is that brown? That's like where they want to be built or something. Yeah, we're at 6 bars now. To be fair, still super visible. Despite cramming a lot more bars in there. Like, I have no issues seeing that with these. Oh, go the other way. This way. Nope. Okay. I think they need more options for the grid tool. It's a cool concept, but right now there's no way to really customize how exactly your grid is being put together. So you're stuck with whatever you get. Also, we probably have more specialized industry I could take advantage of. Ooh, farms over here. That sounds good. And I want to use this water here as a roadway. Roadway. It's a waterway. Big money's right now still going into healthcare. We're at 20k under. We're almost in the green. It's an exciting time. We have 10 development points. We have parks. I should put some parks down. So we have same thing from before. So this one right here. Let's look at park size. This is looks to be a 4x4 park. The grid is scaled up, so most houses are 6x6. This is a tiny, tiny park. Putting it at this corner, it makes it to this intersection right here. I put it just on this corner here. This one looks to be a 6x6. It's a 6x6, full house size. Putting it at this corner makes it that much further. Definitely not 50% further for the size difference. Sup, Duck? This is not world record. I haven't even beaten the game yet. This is... I can't even... Is this a 2x2? And goes as far as the 4x4.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The
Oh
thick
no.
smoke rising from the fire makes the air
Oh
dangerous
no.
to breathe. Citizens
Mara
are advised to
Biba, you've
evade
done it
any
again.
premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance.
So the
until
2x2 is
emergency
just as good as the
services
4x4.
manage to get the
That's
fires under
hilarious. This guy is 3x3. 3x3. And it is just as good as the others. This guy, oh, the big boy. Something by 14 is, say, about like 8 by 14. It's about as good as the 6x6. Oh, we're getting some frames. At certain zoom levels, you get really bad frame rate. Yeah, 2x2 seems to be the way to go. So what's on fire? I understand that. There is also upkeep, attractiveness, and outdoor recreation as 3 other things to consider. This is 6K, 2K, 1K, 4K, 2K. Is this the little tiny? The little tiny one's 1K. Oh, that's right. The little tiny one's 1K. 1K and 1 attractiveness. 2K and 1 attractiveness. This is 2 outdoor recreation though. This is 112. This, I need like I have all this in my head right now, but to display it for you, I want to make a spreadsheet. This one is a 2x2 taking up 4 tiles and is 112. Very good. Because this one is a 8x14 for 610.5. So if I do 3 of these, 5 of these to get all the attractiveness, upkeep is still less, space taken up is still less. Night. Oh, that's 10 attractiveness. Attractiveness, I don't know what attractiveness would give you. If I need attractiveness, so I can go with this for 5. That's 4K a month. Make a spreadsheet. Make a spreadsheet. Yeah, but I think the way to go is just to drop the little tiny small playgrounds in these gaps. Because there's going to be a lot of little gaps where houses haven't gone. And like on corners where I don't plan on expanding further. Like, hey, look, here's a corner. Playground can fit there. Actually, something bigger fit there. These are such okay. So I had a dog park in this corner. It does fit. Yeah, got rid of one house there. This tiny little playground in this tiny little corner. Doesn't quite fit there. What about here? Ah, it's so close. Have to rezone that. Make sure everything's green. Let's try a small park. Kind of fill in this central gap here. So that didn't look much better than the dog park, honestly. Small plaza is the big one. I like the playground. It's cheap and tiny. I don't know if stuff over here cares about playgrounds. We are in the green or black. We are making money. Now we can start playing. Do we get a why it was abandoned? I have. You can tell there's performance issues because at certain zoom levels, I will start slideshowing. And I am running at certain zoom levels and perspectives, I'll start slideshowing. And I'm running at low graphic settings. For me, it always looks fine. I never get frame issues, but the stream starts lagging because it starts using more GPU than I can allocate while still streaming.
Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
What's wrong with Vivaldi?
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our...
Why are you hating on Vivaldi?
Story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
Yes, I've seen that. I was watching Abby play.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, yeah. I was watching Abby play and they did a zoom in on one of the people. I don't think there's any people walking around here. Customers. Why aren't there enough customers? There is somehow still, like, despite you saying not enough customers, there's still a commercial demand. What do you want? I guess there's no close customers. Could that be it?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
The real question, are there toes? Hey, that's mail systems. We can do mail. I gotta find a person before I can see if there are toes. How do I zoom in further? Like this? There are fingies. They're wearing shoes. It's a pupper. It's the pupper's name. Yeah, I saw their whole thing about like the photo mode. I just want to see if there's dog toes right now. Where was that? Here? This is Bean! Look at Bean! No one wants to wear sandals. Look at this guy's face. He's got some funky facial hair. What's your dog's name? Billy. Here is Blaze. All the B names. Every dog's named with B. And oh, the sprinter. The dog's just. Oh no, there's someone behind it. Okay, I was gonna say the dog's just like chilling, doing their own thing. Yes, this is my town with no plan right now. Oh, maybe they fixed the thing with. I haven't been watching. There would be constant Steam alerts as it does one update at a time. Like you've had another person get sick, so you get one more step towards the achievement, so you get infinite just things coming up. Let's spend some points. I want a mail post office. Yeah, this thing. People really liked having post offices. It's 45k a month though. And mailboxes. They liked mailboxes too. And this is 10 XP for 100, and there's no upkeep cost. I think it makes people happy. Oh yeah, you get green. Oh, they really like mail over here. Like, and you look at this. Reliable mail service is now a +7 to happiness. But unreliable internet is a big minus. 5k a month for a radio mast. Telecom tower. 95k a month. Let's get a radio mast. Is it no high noise pollution? One little service road out to it. How is power and stuff? We are almost maxed for power. We are maxed for power. Let's look at getting gas. I'd rather do something else besides gas power. Let's get a battery station for when we need it. So I probably check. Gas power is 250 megawatts, 625k a month. Okay. 600k there. Our current one is 70k. Geothermal is 300k. Heat deep underground. It's downside, they're somewhat expensive and maintain. Can be upgraded with additional turbine within high voltage substations. This current one we have cannot be upgraded. And then solar was super, like solar was 300k, and I could not make it worth it.
This is an emergency.
I have not heard the theory as to why.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous.
Is it because
citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until
because of the models that it's so bad? Right, we're just gonna import some power for a little bit. It's gonna be expensive, but that's fine. We're not importing anything right now. There you go. A little bit of power import. We have 20 tiles to buy. Oh, wow. That fire do be burning. Fire over here. Everything's on fire. What's this? The high lane. Oh, you can look at individual roads traffic flow. It's a side pass. Oh, look, they actually put something like that in the trains. I'm so excited to actually get a city going and start doing stuff. No car. What? Oh, what do you mean no car access? So I need actual, like, an actual road here. I guess he needed an actual road. Still unreliable healthcare coverage. Let's look at that now. There's no healthcare over here. Oh, over there, there's low coverage. No, I think that's relatively fine. Let's expand now a little bit here. Kind of fill this last space. That'll be our end to this area for the most part. What just happened? Oh, did I accidentally dezone something? When did that turn commercial? I'm not sure how that happened, but did not mean to do that. We're waiting on a wild. We're not waiting on it. We don't want the wildfire. Okay, let's do some more stuff. Let's get some roads going. The building's on fire. Yeah, it is. There they go. This should not be a one-lane road for how busy it is. Really shouldn't. Worry about that later. Hold on, let's just fire go out. On fire.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The fire and rescue.
He just drove into it.
Fires are currently spreading in
The fire truck drove into the building.
Clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby.
And they just rebuild on their own. That's good.
All citizens in the affected area
Another
are
fire.
instructed to immediately
Oh wow,
move to a safe
like
distance until the
the world
situation
is just
under control.
burning. There's nothing we can do about that. It's just gonna burn. Alright, let's look at some services. We have a service. Oh no, not services. This stuff. City policies. Not on. Stats. Wow. Expenses jumped up a lot recently. Jobs are going up. Number of workers is going up. Unemployment's going down. The number of unemployed people is currently negative. I don't think that's a good thing. I think that means there are more people working more than one job than there are people working no jobs. Don't work that much. That's too much. Lots of mail. That's good. I think we get money for mail services. No. Definitely don't. The population is still going up. And in general, I look at this. So it's not directly tied, but I think for the... Oh, wow. It does not like being paused. For the most part, the XP is going to generally follow population in general. So this says you need 671k. You don't need that much population. It might be over 100k though. All right, let's get some transport in here. I think we can do pretty good if we do like a ferry port right here to get access to all this stuff. So we're gonna need to come into here. Transit. We need some water. Transit. Harbor. Cargo harbor. Yes. Oh, wow. That's big.
A driving advisory has been issued for
Can I
the
actually fit it
immediate
there?
area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
I think I can get it to fit
This has
here.
been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with
Interesting.
J. Thomas Hornbuckle. And
This
we're
is
presenting
not
some of the
tall enough.
finest classical music on the
It's a
air.
train?
Keep that dial right here.
It's a train. Okay.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
This is a transformer just to give us imported power. We're probably still importing power. Apparently not. We definitely will once it starts getting colder. Okay, we had to raise this so we can get ships under it. Ooh. There's the fire burning over there. Okay, so we're gonna spend some points on train. Specifically so we can raise some tracks. Seaways are lanes that start on water, marking the area where ships are to travel. This is a seaway. As I can get a little bit more. I'm gonna clean that up. I was actually gonna build out this way. Like, industry is gonna start going this way with maybe a big city right here. Industry is gonna go like around here, the outside, the outskirts. The city town area here, big touristy area on the water here. Natural island, lots of parks and stuff. Big touristy area along here with supporting stuff behind it. That's how I'm seeing this. I just don't know which of those should come first. It's a lot of stuff that needs to be put down. Right now, I just want to raise this train. actually. How high can I get this to get it over the water? Hopefully that's high enough for us to do a seaway under it. If not, we can bury it, potentially. I never know when the game's starting to lag. Some of those tutorials. Still trying to figure out the tutorial system, because sometimes I do something, and it says I didn't. Exceed city limits. Doesn't like that. So big. There's the fires. It's going down. Oh, more internet service. Internet's expensive. Alright, let's try going underground with this. Success. Oh, almost success. Those bridge. That's a cool bridge. We can now
This is an
establish
emergency broadcast to all citizens.
another
Increasing
fire.
areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire.
Got it. There's little houses that aren't houses. The scenic spot. Okay. Boats. Let's float these boats. Wow, it really does need to be like perfectly. Let's build this the cargo harbor first, because that's gonna require like more stuff. Gotta move this down some so you can actually. Alright. And this road is garbage. It's bent. So it's in the way. Which also means that this is going to be off. was that? Nah, the road is still in the way. We can actually do this. Ready for this sneakiness? We're gonna make a 4-lane road. All of this by expanding it this way until that point. Because there's clearly a lot of traffic here. That's people parked. This is a pretty busy road. And that's going to be a congestion point. We're going to change that to a 3-lane asymmetrical. With 2 lanes going in. And then once you get there... Can't build a roundabout, darn. That should help. Maybe I can do some road services. Yeah. I'd like to change this to a 3-lane asymmetrical also. But the other way? How do I go the other way? That one for sure, so people can just like slide through. How do I change direction? So what I should maybe be able to do. You just have a stop sign. And boom, traffic's gone. Nice. See, was able to resolve it and solve more than one problem. Very cool. That would have taken mods before to get anything remotely similar to that working. Definitely gonna have to totally redo. It's not like these pop-ups. All of the traffic situation now with this, because this is gonna be chaos for traffic. Absolute chaos. I'm gonna want bypass roads and yeah, I'd like to be able to move roads a little bit. Right, cargo harbor. Cargo ships operate from cargo harbors, carrying an immense amount of cargo. Great way to handle import and export when you have access to outside connection by water. We did it. What's next? Oh, railway connection. Add more cranes. Add warehouses. No, it's wanting seaways. Right, now I was going to do some land adjustment to allow roads to get in here. Widen this so you can get some boats coming through here. Cut this down some.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
That's fine. Water damage. Oh. Okay. The game still does the thing with water sometimes. Actually, I think I sunk stuff. I think I accidentally adjusted land and sunk a bunch of things. Like that is below the water right there. Yeah, not sure where this came from. How that ended up so low. Stop going down. Oh, I see. This is like elevated. So I actually need to do this to raise it up. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let's just get this cleaned up. I'd like a Control Z when adjusting land. Right. Just a big lift and then I'll soften it now. Just to get rid of that water. Straight like that. Let's take a look. It is above the water. That's good news. We did get rid of our landfill though. I'd like to move it. Move the landfill. Like back here somewhere. Oops. Dang it. It's always in just the wrong position. A roundabout right here. It's a tiny roundabout. Whatever. So I want to expand this. Actually, we'll just leave it. I don't want it to be the main road, but it's definitely going to end up becoming the main road through here. People like to take the path of least resistance. There's some funky land here. I didn't realize. That's fine. That's fine. there's still leftover water, so I can't do that right now. We're gonna do some commercial here. I don't expect it to be used much. We got the harbor. Let's see if things clean up. Hopefully the water recedes. Like, no, it's just moving. Oh, it's gone. There you go. Fixed it. What I said about this becoming the main road. There it is. The main road. It's doing stuff, it looks like. It looks like this is doing stuff. The leaves are also turning yellow, which is pretty neat. I'm trying to figure out how. Okay. Traffic. We now have traffic issues. I agree. Wow. Everyone's now trying to go down this road. Just gonna get rid of this road. There are cases when adding roads creates bottlenecks. They should be going down this big main road. Which I wanted to make into a roundabout, but I still can't. What I can do, though, maybe, depending on how much space this gives me, if I put a roundabout like here, now I can't. See, what can I do with this road here? Make the stop signs. Crosswalk, wide sidewalk, grass, lighting, trees. No sound barrier yet. I have 16 upgrade points. 27 land tiles. We're just taking our time. Something I keep forgetting to consider. Time of day affects traffic. So that was the rush hour of people returning home. That's why traffic got so bad. And it was going the other way earlier. That was rush hour of people going to work. Because it actually follows this time down here. There are 3 days a month. It's doing stuff. Have any boats actually come in? I don't know how water stuff works. We have a lot of tiles I can buy. Unfortunately, it's really too dark to see everything. Except the fires. So I like how dark it gets, but I'd like if there's also a not super dark. Like, this looks cool. But I would like to actually be able to see. So a little bit of light would be nice. There are 0 lines. Yeah, 0 lines. You make a good point. Cargo ship route tool. Connects navigation points and harbors credit cargo ship route. Obviously, aha. To where, though? Oh, I see. There's a seaway. I actually need to get it all the way out. Okay. There's no ship connection back here. This is a bad place to put this. Let's try to connect our ships to the ocean. Trucks carrying goods materials create lots of noise. Cargo ships. Let's see way to connect with the outside connection. We're working on that part. We can now get out there. I want to see if I can get a seaway under that with it actually like that now. I don't want to have to make tunnels over every dang road I build. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna hope that I can do. Your slope's too steep. There you go. I raised the road. Can I get a thing under it? Ah, suspension bridge? Might need a suspension bridge? Question mark? Might be looking for something like that. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually now curious what the requirement is. About 40 meters up. Is fine. Okay. 30. Because just having a road be obnoxiously high is kind of weird. 30's not high enough. Okay. 35. $35 is not high enough. Okay. 37.5. Not high enough. Basically 40. Okay. So let's set it up for 40. Two-lane highway. Truss arc bridge. Question mark? Exclamation point? Ugh. Big road. I guess we're just going regular. Bridge would be nice, but bridge is too small. Ah, it's so close. Just cut that in a little bit. They can sneak out. Oh, this does cost money. I'm like, is this free experience? No, building a seaway costs money. Okay. Building it way up here was dumb. I thought there would be connection points way over here. There are not. Oh, you can make them though. Heck. But is that waterfalls? No. Two routes. Boom. It's gonna do the thing. We're gonna have ships. And then this place might get busy. Data is showing that people have begun dying more than usual. Excuse me, what? That's not overcapacity. That's getting there. We do need more electricity. Electricity is so expensive. We have a monthly income of 8K. There's no real good, like, intermediate electricity things. You go from 70K a month to 600. Those are your options. Where's geothermal? Geothermal's 3. It's just not bad. But like solar, it's variable. So we're just gonna keep importing power for a little bit. What happened here? I don't know what they mean by no pedestrian access. I'm gonna tell them to rebuild. Ship! Ready to export all the things. Now let's come into this port. You didn't take anything? Okay, then. This one took some stuff. Well, that's a lot of ships. Okay, we're going to start seeing cargo. Okay. Time to expand the city. Let's take up this space here with some somewhat planned out city making. We have this right here, which is a highway that goes into town a bit. I'd like to It's not really an off-ramp per se, is there? I guess that'd be this. If I make this wider. Then how that's back in 12 directions. So what is this? Okay, so that's like a 1-2. 4-lane highlight stack pose. That's what I think I want. 2 each way, yeah. So that becomes just a split off lane there. And hopefully. I gotta figure out how to change directions on roads, but if I just like... find a connection point up here that doesn't hate. Let's get rid of this one. Let's put that centered so you get the double there. If we grab from this, we can bring that down. Still says overlapping items. Right there it likes it. That is in fact exactly what I want to have happen. It's just very peculiar about where I can place that road. I had to figure out how to change the direction on this. Did anyone pay attention to when they said how to change direction on roads? Options. Input. I want to connect to line Z on X. That's pretty cool. This auto, there's aligns for certain things, P and M. No. Yeah, you can replace it. It kind of defeats the purpose of having done it this way, because I needed a very specific position to even get it to work. There you go. The game is struggling to get that to show up properly. Oops. We did it. Do a nice 4-lane road. You're there. It's trying so hard to make this work. Really, no one should be doing this just to get here, but you know they're going to. Because it's the faster way. So I will upgrade this to a wider highway. Oops, I just missed the upgrade, okay. Oops. Yeah, the game is trying so hard. Okay, so that looks decent. Actually, no, it doesn't. Nice centered. Nice big curve over to there. There we go. So now I should be able to take one way from here. Make it up to that. One way from here. It's gonna need a little bit of a curve outward. Down to there. Cool. And darn. So for the shape of this new area, it's gonna have a big old curvy road. Kind of follows the water-ish. But leave space for a road to get closer to the water. So the grid just come down and say hi right there. I need bigger roundabouts. I just want them. Let's see some of the big ones. Oh, look at that roundabout. Oh, it's gorgeous. Districts. Just the borders of a district. It's probably fine. Lots of places to build now. I can actually expand this out this way. We don't have to stop here. We keep going through. Click and hold with the upgrade tool and move mouse in the direction you want it to go. I gotta try it now. Thank you for doing the Google. I was considering it at some point, but then I also was just like... Oh, look at that. Yeah, I didn't notice it. Well, I think it's just because I'm looking at it. It's like faded. Yeah, that was just how I was looking at that. Oh, that's neat. This poor road is like dying. Trying to make itself work. It works though. It just needs some better road lines. I'm just gonna connect these properly. So that merges in, yeah. Very cool. times. You have some space for some larger buildings if we need to take up some in here. It's right to the intersection. Look at that. Beautiful. Did not accomplish anything. It's starting to look like a little towny thing. To get sound barriers, which can be very useful for this area especially. That's the only place it matters, I guess, because that's the only place where they're actually on the ground. Should maybe right there. It's the only place that needs sound barriers. Okay, now we can build some houses. This is going to be where commercial can go. And then residential goes behind it. We need mostly low density. And I wanted the low density to be like these places over here. It's kind of close to that, but that's generally fine. Claim your waterfront property. Let's let that fall. I believe that's medium density it wants next, yes. This is what I want to put in a big area here that's more traffic accessible on the main roads. This is working. Can I see how well that's done? If I just watch the ship, here's one coming in with a bunch of stuff. Vehicles and textiles, unloading some. Oh, ship's getting intimate. That is loading. Traffic here isn't as bad as I thought. It's mostly coming out right here. More low density. This is on the side of a cliff. I didn't realize how sloped that was. Which before we have to the highway? This one right here? I don't think so. Like, not all these should have roundabouts. I think this one should because it's the intersection of two big main roads. Yeah, I kind of want to clean this up so it doesn't look so side of a cliffy. Yeah, cliff fine, but hard your building ended here. Like property line, then sheer face. Looks kind of weird. This is a shipping lane, so I can't interfere with it too much. And I'm fine with it being steep. Oops. Leave this as kind of a hill because there's a highway up there. I'm liking the music though. Game sounds really good. I will say that. The music's conducive to chill city building. All the little sounds of the game fit very well. They're not intrusive, but they get the point across. Make sure I didn't... Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's more acceptable. Get some tiles over here so we can expand industry area. Maybe even connect to this train depot for a rail yard. Then I can make a cargo train terminal. It's 30K. I can afford that. People took into it. What else do you have for specialized industry? Text. So this is our only rich land, and we put livestock on it. Coal mining, nah. Okay, so just leave it at generic industry right now. So we'll have to set up a train system at some point anyway. There's stuff going over here. They just want that low density. No one wants to live here for some reason. Like no parks? Not enough parks? Need some parks? I can give you some parks. Need a playground? I can get a playground. All right, playground right there. Actually, let me upgrade that to the 4 one, which is the small park. Yeah, I guess I probably should have done some like parks and stuff here. Fire hazard's low. Crime is fine. What do people say? Healthcare is apparently still garbage. Why is healthcare? You're right behind the hospital. My people. Like, why are you have the worst healthcare and you're right there? The high school's apparently on a cliff too. I've not been looking at terrain height. Alright, let's do trains. I kind of want some more tiles over here. I can't build a train station until I build the other thing first. Need the rail yard. So the rail yard just stores and maintains. That's all it does. Guess that can just be like back here. So are these two ways? That's a 1. I don't know which way that's going. I'm gonna guess that's two-way track. And it'll yell at me otherwise.
This is an emergency broadcast.
What you
All
did
citizens,
something bad.
Fire and rescue service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby.
Another
At
one.
this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move
I think
to a
most of the
safe
other ones have gone
distance
out.
until the situation is under control.
Probably overkill. It's fine. This is just the service depot, essentially. I can also use space back here. There are a lot of wildfires. Curve too tight. So there is a curve tightness issue, potentially. Exceed city limits, what? What do you mean exceed city limits? I hate that. Hate that little curve. Much better. No electricity, no water, backed up sewer. Yeah, because it's not connected to anything yet. So we're starting to figure stuff out. And everyone just wants low residence, low density. You can't all have cute little townhouses. Low availability of jobs. How do I change that? I think it's... I'm trying to figure out what's causing the lag. Can't tell if it's like the changing of the seasons. Can I actually do a 3-2 here? This is a dedicated turning lane. The other two can just go right past. Everyone's training home from work now. Yeah. Everyone going home from work does cause a lot of traffic. Can I afford intersections? They're expensive. But they are pretty cool. Wow, it just dropped in so seamlessly. That was cool. Almost seamlessly. One of them missed. But then what I can do is do a little... Give him an exit lane. And a re-entry lane. It's too dark to build right now, though. 27K up. We're still doing pretty good on money. Do I have any more fancy buildings? No. Overzoned over here somehow. Old factory condos. Heck yeah. That's free experience. Well, being with... That's a... Space. Everyone's happy. Just unreliable internet service and healthcare. Yeah, +8 for the mail. The frickin' mail does so good. You spend a lot to have a post office, but it's so worth it. Right into the roundabout. Range extension. And how is our usage? Like, do we not have the bandwidth? Who is that? Who's saying it's noisy? Top is new. Just look here. High school, oh, yeah, the high school's pretty noisy. Post office is kind of noisy. Highway's a little noisy. Elementary school's a little noisy, but for the most part, there's not too much noise. Telecommunications service buildings provide services like mobile networks, wireless internet bands. There's the range. I didn't see that range. I should move this closer then. It's got some noise. How did I see that range before? Yes, I can just up the range now. Let's get people ways into work and out. Ultimate livestock thingy produces all the chickens. Oh, internet dropped. And that's back. Yeah, so this should help alleviate some of that traffic getting in and out of here. Did I build row housing there? No? It's just low density. Oh, we can now build a train terminal. Cargo terminal. I'm trying so hard. Now it's backwards. It's nighttime, so I can't see. Is this a one-way train terminal? I think it is. Yeah, this is a single two-way track. Build the terminal. We did it. For train exit one, choose the track you'd like to use. That one. Build curves. Build the tracks. Now I do the cargo routes. Unfortunately, there's no turnaround there, so getting it to go this way, I guess is fine. It's just gonna like stop, go the other way. Mostly we're gonna send him out this way, though. What's the issue? No vehicles. Oh, this isn't set up yet. Right. Oops. I want it to curve. No. Curve. This is like a crevasse here. Guess what? We can now fulfill that industrial demand. Heck yeah. This is about as big as I want to make the industrial section, though, because I want some houses. And I might upgrade that intersection to a four-way so we can put some houses on the other side of the highway. Yes, for some reason it didn't go down despite it looking like I went down. And then it just dropped to 0 for a sec. It's okay. I can't afford more healthcare. The medical clinic's already 105K a month. Maybe move it? Where it is now, it somehow misses all of that. I don't understand how, but... We have high density residential demand. Finally. I think mixed is high density. But it's not building, so who knows? Got rid of that demand pretty quick. My beautiful straight lines. Oh, that doesn't even connect. Just try that again. Can I just make this straight? Nice 90 degrees. There you go. I should do districts at some point. We're almost up a thing. Traffic's pretty calm, but it's also the middle of the day. We'll get rush hour soon. How is this stuff? It's fine. Hooray! What do we get? It's the furthest we've made it. More loan limit, ore mining, and gated communities. Only people living or working within the district are allowed in. Okay. I have not used my loan at all. Big town's the next big one. We get high density. So let's see how traffic is once you get rush hour going home. If people use the highway. Like, what if I just make this all zoned? I think that's just going to keep our industrial demand low for a bit. It's not going to immediately build all of these. But now the demand is dropped to 0. And as it ticks up, it will build stuff. So it won't build faster than demand exists. But demand is always growing. I'd like to put some houses here. It's going to be a tough fit because we have to respect the line of... Ooh. Free experience. Industrial efficiency citywide. Heck yeah, it's just massive. So everything gets a little bonus. Network quality. Okay. Telecom tower is 95k a month though. Let's put another radio mast over here, it's fine. We're doing much better, I think. Yeah, the industrial demand is just locked at low. It's not going anywhere. Happy and sick. Oh. Wow, industrial area filled up already. More stuff. Probably gonna want to double up this road, honestly. Didn't run into any traffic issues for rush hour. Keep saying no pedestrian access. What does that mean? It's on such a heckin' slope that you can't... You built a greenhouse that's floating. Is that what you... What is this hammock? It's like a treehouse, kind of. Just followed the slope. They built. They built up the slope. That's what they had to work with. All right. Let's just look at our budget. Shh. Production. How's production? We have a big deficit of wheat and lumber. Somehow still a deficit of livestock. We're producing a lot of stuff up here, which is good. Not producing a lot of petrochemicals. Which needs oil and wheat coming in. We are exporting a lot of convenience food. We are the McDonald's of the world. We're producing a lot of furniture. All just through imports and exports. We're not processing anything ourselves. We don't have enough. Despite this being really good, it's not like producing that much. If I'm reading that right. Like Like we look at livestock, we're producing 71.8 tons of livestock. Another thing. We're still a deficit of 174 tons. So it's just such a need. We also have a lot of points we can spend. Hospitals are stupid expensive. Colleague. I feel like as soon as I get an emergency shelter, Firewatch Tower might be nice. As soon as I get an emergency shelter, it's gonna be like, up, emergency, time to go to the shelter. We'll get some welfare office. Not worried about that yet. Should probably get some park maintenance. Post sorting facility processes and stores mail for dispatch. Mail is collected from post offices, mailboxes. So it's for having multiple. We don't have multiple of those yet. Do I not already have the telecom tower unlocked? Server farm. Oh, it is locked. Okay. I thought it was unlocked. It's just stupid expensive. We got Kolig. High school is not over capacity. This is over capacity. One little pad, they're on a little playground. Ah, you gotta be attached. Got no space for that. Why is everyone coming in right now? Police car, hatchback. Where are you going? Why is everyone going to work at 1 in the morning? The roundabout's doing its thing real well. Could be third shifts, I guess. I didn't think this game would be that complicated. You definitely do get big bursts of traffic on rush hours. I suppose otherwise you get no traffic. Lack of high skilled labor, we'll get into that. But I have stuff. Villa City, +3 well-being, -1 import cost, +1 attractiveness. Ew. It's free experience. +1 attractiveness, +4 well-being. You're complaining about lack of availability, you get replaced with a fancy building. Well, for office. All right, let's make a little town section back here once it becomes day and I can see again. I also got a park maintenance depot. It's 40K a month for park maintenance. I don't have that. Oh, I do have that. Need more hearses. Cannot fit that. These buildings are so big. We have a football stadium for our high school. Take up this entire spot. Elementary school still at capacity pretty much. Yeah, it's generally fine. High crime. Your face is high crime. I guess you do need crime management over here. can afford another police station. Do I need to just upgrade the one I have, or can I? Oh, this one. Yeah. There's one person in jail. Ooh. The police car is just taking up the other lane to make sure people don't. That's funny. That taxi also had a bad time. Yeah, there are traffic accidents now. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to replace this two two-way highways with a single four-way highway, or a single one that's 4-lane. No, when it curved. Invalid shape. That one don't care. Why are you so picky? It's a big section of road for that. I guess they have to kind of be joined. Something like that. Nope, make B curved. Yeah. Okay, can I pretty this up now? Nah. It's as pretty as it's getting. Accomplishes the goal though. Just making that 1. It's a gap in my barrier coverage. Hi, plane. How are you? It just cut out for a second there. Doing it. Ah, beautiful. Just a hodgepodge of directions to go on top of a little lump in front of it. What's up, Glenn? And I know that's fine. Totally understand. Should be finishing soon. I keep saying that and it keeps not happening, but almost done with that game. For realsies. Hopefully. Not that I don't enjoy it. It's just I keep saying I'm gonna be done. I'm not done. You use touch 100% the other one. That's fair. See, I had not a similar concern, but like an opposite concern where I didn't do much in Breath of the Wild. I feel like I rushed the end of it. So because of that, I'm more inclined to spend some time focusing on stuff in this one. I like this road. That's fine. Very careful with what we put here. Put a colleague. I guess. We can fit. Can fit. Very large. It's a very large structure. Maybe not putting it there. The high school has a lot of space around it. Do the sports field. 2 shrines. Sounds about right for that game. Yeah, we gotta build some stuff here. We need a lot of medium density. Hopefully that's enough segregation. Everyone just wants low density. That's all they want. Let's get some heckin' parks in here. Let's go small playground in the corner. Squeeze one in right there. Squeeze one in right there. Did we just get XP for buildings upgraded? I think we did. We could build little walkways. We still just have a town right now. Building a city in this is going to be crazy. Do we do the sports like... I could do the sports field. The sports field's expensive. I'm actually... Wow, I have income now. I can afford to do things. It's weird how that works. Before, I didn't have anyone to tax, so I didn't have any money. Now I have people to tax. So I have some money. Let's not put people near the landfill. It's a bad plan. I might go for... Definitely do that. It's 30k a month though. So that'll increase our processing speed. I might go for recycling plant. It's 160k a month. Something to consider. How are trains? How are trains looking? A lot of stuff going through. It's good. Does it sell recycle? Really? Request. Collector stores garbage whose reused materials, which are then sold for. Okay, it does. It's a lot of points to spend on stuff. College is different from university. Okay. We'll just unlock it so we have it. We're not quite in dire straits of that. At some point we're going to need that, and I want to make sure I have it. I'm getting to the point where we might be able to make solar work. So I'm sure I'm spending a ton on imported power right now. I need 205k a month on imported power. But I have the tax money to support it. Look at that, that's 72 households right there. How's our noise pollution looking? Because people have been saying that, and by the time I look over there, I don't care. Post office kind of noisy. It's probably a noise pollution headache right here. This is zoned. Oh, it's not zoned for low density, that's why. Do we have anything on our event journal? Car accidents. Lots of car accidents. Building fires. Ah, let's see if we can solve this. This is returning home from work rush hour. This is only a 2-lane roundabout. Can I go 3? I can't tell if that would go to 3. That 3 lanes? I think it is. I just want to upgrade the roundabout. Six-lane roundabout. Oh. You ready for 7-lane roundabouts? I don't think you're ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Just a little 3-way. Like, I want to just upgrade the roundabout, but I don't know how to just do that. If I just put a new road there. Is that 3 lanes now? It is 3 lanes now, okay. Now it's 2. Okay, that's fine. We can actually maybe upgrade this to a 5-lane asymmetrical. There you go. That'll allow the traffic to flow out real easy. Flow in fine. Or the other way I might want it to. Yeah, I also wanted to add a highway connection over here. Is that the only traffic point right now? Everything else pretty clear. What are you doing? Why are you like this? This guy. This guy. Alright, how'd that fix things over here? It's a little better. I want to change this to a stop sign. That's what it should be anyway. That traffic can just flow. It's the end of rush hour. Here comes the next shift. What are they doing? Oh, because this is only one way in. They're going to 2 lanes. You have to go back to 1. I see. That's not going to work, is it? Yeah, let's just switch the asymmetrical to the other way. So you can have 2 lanes coming out. So you can stop merging like that. Stop doing that. Stop it. Oh, that's just how that set up. You can only... It makes sense, but I don't like it. Everyone's getting over to here. Okay. Solution is clearly more roads. Yeah, that's not great. Maybe we need buses. See, that's... I mean, you can make a 7-lane roundabout. Like, I'll do it. 8-lane, actually. You can go up to 8. You go highway. No, it's supposed to be large roads. Actually, maybe this would just be a 4. That's an 8-lane road. Should be a 4-lane roundabout. But if I grab the 7-lane one-way road, there it is, the 7-lane roundabout. But think about it. Ready for this? Ready for the efficiency of this roundabout? Boom. 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 Look at that absolute feat of highway engineering right there. Every lane totally clear, no merging, no splitting. Which way you going? Go that way. Good question, though, that I just had now to myself. Can we make the magic roundabout? Probably not. But I'd like to try. Let's start just with one. The large central one. Yeah, the roundabout goes away if you don't have a road. A little bit of road. You go roundabout at the end. Uh, 60 degrees off? No, it'd be 72. 72 degrees. 72. 72. 72. It doesn't like that. I think it just make the roads shorter. Oops. So you stay large. Roads coming off are just going to be minuscule. I think this tone has to be not that huge. This could work. Actually, maybe the center could be bigger now. Valid shape. That's probably fine. We'll stick like this. It doesn't like it down. This one's too close a little bit. Okay, 34 meters. 34 meters is not enough. $39 meters might be too much. It's fine. Go like 37. Yeah, so the magic roundabout is technically inverted in the middle. But I don't think I can replicate that here. The best I can do is like one lane roads that would go this way. No, my roundabouts! You killed them. It's getting there. I think technically I'm doing it wrong for how this would work, because this is the part that would be the inverted one. So the center roundabout would actually be fake. And you just have a pentagon of roundabouts that are the right distance apart, with one-ways going in an opposite roundabout fashion. How far is that distance, though? Let me look at how far that is. 37 was far enough away for another roundabout to be next to it. So if we assume that 40 is good, we want a distance of about 80. And for a pentagon, the internal angles would be 540 over 5, 108. It's really small. Wow, it's past midnight. I should go to bed. I want to make this work. I'm gonna get this to work. Divided by 5. We got 108. Definitely doesn't sound right. .108 and 80 meters. Hey, we got a big town. I have not been watching this town, the city. .108 and 80 meters. 108 and 80. 108 and 80. Definitely too big. That's the idea, though. It's definitely doable. Let's go 64. Wait, 64. Wait, and 4. 64. There you go. There's the magic roundabout. You can now connect roads to these outside roundabouts and go kinda any direction you want. Yeah, the center roundabout, this center one is a like it's technically 6 because there's a center circle here that is a roundabout opposite direction. So to get from here to here, you would go this way around this roundabout, then clockwise around the center one, and this way to come out. It is silly. I think technically these are both ways, though. I think technically you can do that. Like, it's a very open concept for how you're allowed to traverse this thing. And it is chaos. But it's doable. Alright, let's see what chaos we have in the city before we call it a night. All the demand. It's a tax. We got so much money. We got so much heckin' money. We have no government subsidies left. We're actually making money on education. Okay. Elementary school is over capacity. Why don't you put a playground in here? The playground's back there. Looks like I got another playground. But what if 2 playgrounds? Make another elementary school over here. What's air pollution looking like? You're pretty good, unless you're living over here. There's gonna be air pollution where there's industry. Nothing I can do about that. Ground pollution, same thing. Everyone's pretty much far away from anything. Dirt's just a mess there. High rent. Because this okay, so now there's so much demand that like rent is high. Everyone wants to move in. Well, this place filled out eventually. That's good. Yeah, I guess you kind of just zone things where you want it, and then eventually it'll fill out itself. Gosh, how much am I paying on road service? Negligible. Alright. It is past midnight. This has been really fun, though. Like, we're getting something going, and it takes thought, but not too much thought. I'm going to stop scrolling around the screen so much, so you can actually get some frames. Speedrun ability is looking difficult. Because this... But, like, you can say the same thing about the other game. It is looking difficult because people are pickier. Traffic is actually a thing to consider. Everything's so expensive. Like a health center is $105K a month. You cannot afford that for a very, very long time. Like now I can afford another one. But maybe this in a speedrun you can just burst past the first 16,000. Especially if you just use like the grid tool and just go like, whee! Look at all these roads. It might be doable. But definitely a different speedrun with different things to consider. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be back tomorrow night. No. Tomorrow starts side quest. So I will not be streaming. I will be playing Mario Kart tomorrow at 4:20 Eastern. And I'll be playing Pet the Pupper at the Party at 1:20 on Saturday. And that is my participation. So you can catch me there. That's probably my streams for the weekend. So have a great night. Get ready for some wild shenanigans. Why?